It's no doubt that supercars are gorgeous, and most of us dream of being able to afford or even just drive one.
Hey, cool car, man. Cool car, man. What is that, Ferrari? Oh, maybe this one, Ferrari.
But then there are these guys, those who truly hate them, or maybe they're just jealous.
You just scratched my car.
From the most annoying Karens to plain crazy people, they go out of their way to ruin them. Ready to see the myriad of ways you can smash through gorgeous supercars? Let's get started. What do you think might be the reason for this man's rage? The sight of these roaring supercars on the road at this time of the day? Did the driver show him an indecent gesture? Or maybe it's the loud sound of the motor that annoyed him so much. Whatever it may be, he seems really keen on hitting the glass. That certainly looks unpleasant. If you think the man in the previous video had a slight reason to get annoyed, take a look at this one. This guy just straight up went and smashed this Lamborghini's windshield. Why would he do that? Maybe it was because it's a really expensive car, and some people just like destroying other people's riches.
What?
Oh! Whatever the reason may be, he certainly did damage. Oh! Oh! The sound of a large engine can really annoy people. It interrupts a normal conversation. It can silence out the music in your headphones and can even scare you if it's unexpected. The sound of a city is what some people call it, but there will always be people who might react a bit aggressively to it.
Oh, stop that, bastard! You want me to break the car? Stop that! You scared all of us. I don't care, okay? Don't disturb people. What?
This next video is an example of why convertible cars aren't always a good choice. Look closely at the bright yellow Ferrari. See that? Let's slow it down. What are those splashes? Well, turns out one of the residents of the closest house didn't appreciate the flashy, loud car and decided to throw an egg at it. The girl at the wheel has certainly had better days.
All right, here we go.
You got this.
Come on.
When you come across a brand new red Lamborghini, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Damn!
Do you dream of owning it, or being able to drive it, or ride over it? Yes, this guy really just ran over a Lamborghini. We can clearly see that he has a passion for parkour, but over a stranger's supercar? Come on now! Baseball bats should only be used to whack baseballs and not expensive machines. Violence in general should be avoided when matters can be solved with words. Well, okay, I wouldn't hold you back if two guys decided to stop traffic in the middle of a busy street just to snap a couple of photos. But damn, that's gonna cost them. But wait, if you thought that last video was bad, this video is worse. Why would anyone do that? To be honest, I don't even think he could answer it. Spitting on the hood of the vehicle, bending the mirrors, those are a few common examples of acts of spite. But this right here is a person just being mean. Perhaps spoiling someone else's property is his way of having fun. Yes, the world is filled with many such people. This right here is a silent protest. A sleek Lamborghini is being blocked by an undisturbed man on a bicycle, and he doesn't seem to be in any hurry. It's obvious that he noticed the supercar behind him growling away, but he still continues to slowly pedal right through the center of the road, making it impossible for the Lambo to maneuver around him and speed off. This just goes to show that bicycles are king, and they don't even come with a hefty price tag. A 28-year-old businessman named Aaron was sweating it out in the gym. His Lamborghini was indulging in a different kind of workout. The supercar was used as a springboard by the teen parkour enthusiast. Unfortunately, Aaron couldn't catch the teenager, but managed to record a video of the jump and posted it on the internet in search of the vandalizer. Luckily enough, the mother of the cyclist recognized her son and made sure to drag him over to apologize to the man.
She did it! She did it! She's the one you want!
This video is a bit different to the previous ones. You can't hear loud roars of extreme supercars or see any annoying passerbys, but instead, you can see two counterparts of the two-wheeled transportation industry, a sports motorbike and a cyclist that by the looks of it doesn't fancy motorbikes. Maybe it's the same guy that was blocking the Lamborghini in the previous video. This hero adorns two different capes, blocking supercars in the afternoon and fighting motorcyclists at night. If you thought that cars get wrecked only by street vandalizers, well, you're in for a treat with this one. The owner himself set out to destroy his own car. This Lamborghini Gallardo was given to many volunteers by the Chinese owner so that they could smash it with sledgehammers, commemorating World Consumer Day. You might think he's crazy, but in fact, it was a protest against the vehicle dealers in China, the awful service that they provide. His expensive car had refused to start shortly after purchasing it, and when he sent it over for servicing, instead of the car returning being fixed, it was sent back with a faulty engine and new damages to the suspension and bumpers.
You scratched my car! Oh, there. That's already there.
Obviously, the cost of repair for a supercar of this stature doesn't come cheap, and was in fact quite heavy on his pocket. With every reason to be agitated, the owner of the car wrote complaints to the director of the Chinese division of Lamborghini, as well as the management of the Volkswagen Group, only to be ignored by them. You expect at least the decency of a proper explanation as to why his vehicle ended up being this way, if not proper customer service, after paying such a hefty amount. But he got none of it. So, he came up with a plan to turn his already faulty car into a protest tool. And we won't lie, it wasn't such a bad idea. If you thought the engine of one supercar was loud, you can only imagine what a group of such supercars might sound like. So it's safe to say that when you hear a parade of such cars near your home, it can get onto your nerves. The noise of two cars is bearable, even three for that matter. That being said, the fact that the old lady lost her patience isn't surprising, even though she was a bit of a Karen. I can't quite seem to make out what she's saying, but she seems to really be threatening the car owners. Well, seems like if you own a supercar, it's probably best to keep it in the garage. Let us know in the comments what your dream car would be, and leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to the channel with notifications on to make sure you never miss out on any future content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.